Lying down and dreaming of a way to catch a plane to Tokyo.
Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Olivia here, and today I am going to be talking about some of my favorite feel better movies. So last year I did a video like this where I shared some of my favorite movies, well I call them feel better movies, that make me feel better whenever I have, you know, really bad anxiety or if I'm depressed. Usually if I'm depressed. I remember seeing this article on Facebook, or maybe it was Instagram, about how when people who suffer with anxiety, we want that, not schedule, but we want that routine. So watching something that we watch like 100 times makes us feel comfortable. Instead of like being uncomfortable, it makes us feel comfortable. And after I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so me, because I rewatch a lot of the same movies that make me feel better. But like I said, I made a video last year of some of my favorite feel better movies, but now I have some more feel better movies that I love that I would love to share with y'all. So yeah. So some of them are, well, I think just maybe two of them are TV shows. Two of them are actually the same, actually, but and one is a new movie that came out last year. So my first feel better movie show too, of course, is, I don't think I even mentioned this in my last video, but is Gilmore Girls. Specifically Gilmore Girls season 2. Oh my gosh, this box is like much better. I have rewatched season 2 so many times. I rewatched the show a lot, but I specifically rewatched season 2 because it's one of my favorite seasons. Hello, my cat's right here, Max. He's curious of what I'm doing, but like I was saying, season 2 is my favorite season to watch, and I love to watch it. So I like to just pop this in on my DVD player and just let it play in the background while I'm doing stuff, because it makes me comfortable and it like calms me down, especially with my anxiety gets like really bad. This is one of my go-tos. Hello. The next show I want to talk about it's also a movie, and it's the Pride and Prejudice, the BBC, I believe it's BBC, no, A&E version, not the movie, but like the TV version, with Colin Firth, I believe, is in it. And I'm not sure who like the other actresses are, but my best friend introduced me to this version and I absolutely love it. And it's 2 discs too, and I like popping this in a lot. Like I just, like I said, I just let it play in the background, but I rewatched this movie, well, this TV show, over and over and over. And since I had this popped up, I love this version so much of Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice is one of my favorite like movies and one of my favorite Jane Austen books. But also I rewatched the 2005 version with Keira Knightley so many times. Like I don't know how many times I rewatched this. If when I'm at my best friend's house and we're like, what are we gonna watch before bed? It's usually Pride and Prejudice we put in. So yes, Pride and Prejudice, the movie, I love it, and the TV show. Both are really good adaptations. I love them. But this one I usually put in at home and just let it play in the background because it's really long and I love it and it just makes me feel so much better. But yeah. Okay, and so the next film is a new movie that came out last year that I saw around Christmas time. It was the day after Christmas actually, with my 2 best friends, and that is Little Woman, starring Saoirse Ronan. I think I said her name right. Yeah, Saoirse Ronan and Timothy Chalamet, Florence Pugh, Laura Dern, Meryl Streep, and Emma Watson, of course. And I love this movie so much. Since I bought this, I believe the DVD came out, yeah, it was this year. I have rewatched it so many times. I love Little Woman so much. One of my favorite movies. And I love the 1990, I believe it was 1994 because it came out when I was born, version with Winona Ryder and what is his name? Christian Bale. Winona Ryder and Christian Bale. I do love that version too. It's one of my favorite versions. I like to watch that around Christmas time. But this new adaptation, directed by Greta Gerwig. I almost said Greta Wig. Yeah, Greta Gerwig is amazing. Like, I love this version so much. I love putting this on. And this movie makes me cry so much. And Greta Gerwig also did Lady Bird. I don't put that on as much as I don't own the DVD. I like collecting DVDs, even though it is on Netflix. But I don't have, I think I let a friend borrow it, so I don't have my Lady Bird right now. But it's one of my other favorite feel better movies, starring Saoirse Ronan and Timothy Chalamet's in it too. Directed by Greta Gerwig, which I love Greta Gerwig's. I love her work, and yeah. But yeah, this version of Little Woman, so good. I love watching it, and there's so many good quotes in this, and I'm definitely, I feel like I see a lot of myself, I think we all do, in Jo, and I love Jo, and there's this one part where she says, I don't want to get married, but I don't want to get married, but I don't want to be alone, and I feel that, I feel that so much. Like, this movie made me cry. I love watching this movie, and I love putting it on. But yeah, this is another really good feel-better movie. Little Woman. Okay, and I think the last film... Maybe. The next film that I want to talk about, which I'm surprised I didn't talk about in my last feel-better movie thing I did, and that is Mermaids. This movie stars Cher, Winona Ryder, and Christina Ricci, and I forgot his Bob Hoskins. But this movie is so good. Mermaids is such a good movie. Oh my gosh. And I love Winona Ryder so much, and Christina Ricci, and the fact that they're both in this film, and I love Cher. So if you don't know what this film is about, it's about a mom who has these two girls, and I believe they both have different dads, and they move to a new city. Where did they move to? It's like, they move around a lot, but yeah. And so Winona Ryder's character is like, I think she's like 16, 17, I can't remember. And she's like, wants to be a nun, and she's like, super private, and her mom's very flamboyant, and her outfits, this Halloween outfit is like, I love it, and I just love Cher's character. But yeah, they move to a new city, because that's what they do whenever their mom gets closer with somebody, and she just bounces, and she just puts her finger on the map, and then they move to a new city, and Winona Ryder's character kind of falls for this, the guy who drives the bus, who's he is super handsome too, but it's basically their journey together, and it's kind of like a growing up film too, and definitely a learning film for Winona Ryder's character. But yeah, Mermaids is just, can't really explain it. I don't think I'm explaining it well. I might cut it out of this video, I don't know. But it's a really good film, and I think more people should watch it. I believe, when did it come out? 1990. Because I was like, Christina Ricci is really young in this. Yeah, 1990. Love Winona Ryder so much. Like I said, I just love her. But this film was so good, and I like popping it in whenever. I don't pop it in all the time. It's definitely one of my feel better movies. But when I'm feeling it, I watch it so many times. I've seen this movie so many times. But yeah, I thought I mentioned it in my last video, but I guess I didn't in my last Feel Better movie. But yeah, really, really, really good movie, and y'all should watch it. But, yeah. There's a lot of shows that I watch are, Feel Better TV shows, Gilmore Girls is definitely one of them. I just pop on Gilmore Girls. But, I have a lot more, but I just wanted to share some of these, especially since Little Woman came out last year, and I've just been watching it so many times, and just makes me feel comfortable. But it's also, not just, feel better movies, but it's just, I don't know, what y'all do to help with your anxiety and depression, but I usually put on a movie of I don't think I put on an audiobook. It's usually like a movie or a TV show, something that I've seen 100 times. And another mention is The Office. When I want to laugh, I definitely put on The Office, and I've seen The Office so many times, and it makes me feel better and calm because I already know it is a chaotic show and I love it. And I already know what's going to happen, so it makes me feel comfortable. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a bit because, like, suffering with anxiety, my anxiety is so bad sometimes, and it gets worse and worse. And when things happen in my life, it gets even more worse, and I just don't, I usually just go to sleep because I don't know what else to do, and it sucks. But usually I pop in a movie, and I don't even have the volume up loud. I just have it playing in the background. But definitely, I would definitely say that recently I've been watching a lot of Pride and Prejudice and Little Women, and I just pop those in and I just watch them and just let it play. Not even watch, just let it play because it calms me down, because it's something that I just listening to it, it's just familiar to me. But yeah, I just wanted to share those with you guys. I definitely want to do more like some of my favorite movie stuff just for fun on here. Definitely, since it's already well, it's September. Me taping this video is September, but my other videos I know I'm gonna upload, like, I just haven't been able to. I just haven't had not the time, but I just haven't had not the time. What am I trying to say? I just haven't had the energy to upload anything. But in October, I definitely want to make more videos. Especially some of my favorite films and stuff. Maybe some reaction stuff. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I do watch a lot of movies and TV shows, and it does help with my anxiety because it calms me down and makes me happy. So yeah, I hope everyone is staying safe with COVID, and, you know, if you're protesting and stuff like that, just I hope everybody's staying safe, and thank you for watching and listening to me talk about my favorite movies. Okay, bye.